PGA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the Ocean Course at Kiawah Island, we bring you first-round coverage of the Carolina Open. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. Tyler Duncan is the leader. He's on the move early at 5 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago. Always nice to get that first one out of the way, and that's going to be a good one to get this tournament started. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
Well, even though this is a longer putt, it's very makeable. Mostly flat overall, maybe just a slight break to the right. Not very much.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par. Frank, looking out onto that marsh, no doubt there are alligators roaming around, so it's a good time to remind our players that this is where they decide how much of that marsh they want to bite off with the tee shot here.
Yeah, I don't really advise biting too much off, Rich. This is almost an S-shaped par 5. I mean, there's a long run-up down that right side, so basically anything in a straight line, a good tee shot, still going to be able to reach.
This is turning a little to his left. Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
"13 feet away." Oh, yes, a brilliant roll there. It's birdie here at number 2. Now to the third hole. The par 4 is 390 yards. You're going to drive across the marsh. The fairway is expansive. Really, the challenge here is that approach shot. It's a tabletop green. If you miss it, it will be a hard-earned 4, I promise. And that will do just fine. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Nicely done. It is a par here at the third, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Frank, a great designer like Pete Dye keeps you on your toes. So after the short third, you come to the long par 4 fourth. This is all you want, especially off the tee. You can let it rip.
You're right. It's a big par 4, that blind tee shot. That's one thing. Those bunkers down the right side. But if you don't find the fairway, irrespective of where that wind's coming from, you start having to zigzag your way around a hole that's nearly 500 yards long. It's been good driving so far. That ball bounces into the rough, so just the first fairway miss today.
So from the rough, his second here at the fourth.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Here we go. 7-footer for birdie. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. Par 3 fifth here is 207 yards. It's one thing to hit the green, but it's another to navigate it. If you're on the wrong side, you might have a difficult time just two-putting. Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good run at that, and par should be pretty well within reach. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay at 2 under. Pete Dye always felt that the best way to play this sixth hole, Frank, was right to left off the tee with the wind coming off your left shoulder. You agree with that? Is that the right way to go?
Yeah, I still think you've got to hit it down that left side. One of Pete Dye's sort of genius architectural traits is he forces you to aim what you think is in the right direction. Then when you get down there, you realize it's too far to one side. This looks like you should hit it down the right, but promise me, hit it down the right, you're going to be in the rough.
And a splash of sand there. Is this ball going to wind up in the bunker off the tee? So a poor result on the tee shot. Now he'll dig in with his second to the par 4.
So close. The strike wasn't too bad, just a little off line. And now, greenside bunker coming up.
Got to fully commit to this one as he'll try again. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll remain right where he is. The 7th at 579 yards, par 5. Bunker will be on the mind throughout. First, you'll need to avoid one off the tee. Next, you'll need to avoid the long strip that hugs the left side of the fairway on your second. And for good measure, a moat of sand encircles the area left and beyond the green. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Ah, yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And he's got it to 3 under now, just 2 back. Second par 3 here on the front side, the 8th. Frank, it appears to be relatively simple, but I'm guessing there's a little more to it.
There certainly is. You've got to respect the back of the screen on this par 3. Anything over the back is almost an automatic bogey. And also there's a faint ridge in the screen, a good 12, 13 paces on. Once the ball gets beyond that in the air, it's going to scoot towards the back of the green. So it might look simple. Give it another thought.
All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
Really not a whole lot to this. He's going to get a little help from the slope. Other than that, just slightly to the right.
Yeah, maybe a little defensive there, as that'll come up short. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay at -3. The final hole on this front side is a right to left par 4 at 514 yards. A lone pot bunker right off the tee must be avoided. And most players will be left with a mid to long iron into a green with more than its share of humps and hollows. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Second shot now, and has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
This from about 10 feet. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the ninth. And he's going to go out in 32, 4 under par. The 10th hole now at 447 yards. Stop me if you've heard this before. Bunkers and waste areas abound along both sides of the fairway, leading to a shallow green, slanting from right to left. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Put himself in an excellent position. Keyboards, 88 yards. Really good opportunity here. Second shot. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th, and he'll remain at 4 under. Par 5 11th, and another scoring opportunity here early on the backside, Frank.
This par 5, it looks very easy to hit it down the left side, but in actual fact, you've got to aim a little down the right side, and the reason why is this fairway actually kicks or cambers from right to left. So anything down the middle, chances are it's going to finish in the rough. Find the fairway, then this hole opens up.
This starting toward the right side. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Just 6 feet left for the birdie. Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. The 12th at 484 yards sometimes feels like two different holes wrapped into one. At the tee, all you're seeing is a nice expansive fairway. But stand over your second, and you'll see that lagoon set right up on the edge of this green. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Should be able to spin this if he wants. 96 yards left for his second. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay at 5 under. '21 PGA Championship. This par 4 13th hole was a nightmare for a number of players, including Louis Oosthuizen and the eventual champion, Phil Mickelson. What makes it so hard, Frank?
There's nothing comfortable on this hole, Rich. It's actually one of my favorite holes. And one of the reasons why, you see the sort of sandy bunkery area there on that left side, all perfectly in play for a tee shot. So now the decision is, do I hit it short of them? If I do, I have a longer second shot. Do I challenge them? Well, if I don't find the fairway, now I'm in bigger problems. And that's just the tee shot. The second shot, that water laps almost right up to that right edge of the green. I think it's a great par 4.
That's up the left side.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
So he should be able to get a full club on this, but the ball below his feet for his second.
Well, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line.
Oh, pumped up there. That's a little too long and consequently going back down the hill now. Going to require some touch.
Chance now for another birdie. The pace absolutely perfect there. Down the slope. It's in for a birdie. The par 3 14th, one of the most beautiful holes on the Ocean course, but also one of the most treacherous at 238 yards. Miss the green here, and you could easily be staring at bogey or worse. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Just beyond the hole. Super job there out of the bunker. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And this will stay a one-shot lead. The 15th is a par 4 at 466 yards. The landing area is a little more benign than some of the other par 4s on the course, but missing left up near the green is where the score could really start to add up. Solid, good drive in the fairway. So from right around the middle of the fairway, this is second.
Oh, nothing wrong with that iron shot. It's a good one. Just a little short, little right, but still a very good place to putt from.
A 9-footer now for his birdie. Yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And the lead moves to 2 now with 3 holes to play here on day 1. Final par 5 of the day here at the Ocean Course is the 16th. Frank, this was a pivotal hole down the stretch at the 2021 PGA Championship.
It certainly was reachable in the right conditions, but you look at that fairway, even though it's wide, it's split in 2 sections. The right side is the flat side and the top side. The left side of this fairway, it all runs down to the hill. Got to be a little lucky, but good looking hole. That green sitting up on the top of the hill as well with huge sandy area on the left. So if anything, just respect the right side when you're coming into this par 5 green. But remember, you are playing a great par 5.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Oh, and that one nosedives right into the thick stuff. That could be problematic, to say the least. Now this for another birdie.
And this very makeable here. I see almost no break.
Nope. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And the lead's going to remain 2. This is another of Pete Dye's toughest holes, the par 3 17. It can get stretched out close to 240 yards in length. It's got a green that's nearly 50 yards in length. It's got water. It's got bunkers. It's got it all. Boy, that one was coming in hot, and it winds up carrying over the back of the green. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. Frank, as a competitor, what's the importance of getting it to the house in a clean fashion with a good, hard-earned fork on a hole like this?
It's imperative, Rich. First of all, you have to minimize your mistakes in any sport. And the fact that scoreboard pressure also accounts for something. But this is just a great golf course. We're finally seeing a golf course where you see every club in the bag actually being hit. So get it in, sign that scorecard, and be proud of it.
That will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, had to be careful with that one. Couldn't be too frisky, and that's not too bad. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. And that will go in the books as an opening round 65. Outstanding. So for the golfer we watched today, Frank, all smiles after the round, a leader by 2.
You're not going to win on the first day, Rich, but that's a great start, and it will be interesting to see if they can go the whole way.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.